All right. And I feel like people want me on their time, right? So again, I said this is why that authority figure was in reverse here, okay? Because these people are trying to act like they're lowly and they're just like everybody else, but these are actually people from higher up. These are probably fallen angels, okay, that are again in this so-called commotion that's going on here. Possibly even when it comes to the Seven of Wands here, where this person is having to, they're on the ledge about to fall off and they holding this wand here. Matter of fact, this is represented in the Torah, in the Torah. Again, the tarot is in the Torah and the Torah is in the tarot. This is a chapter this is a verse in the Bible actually, okay? And this person is got they back up against the wall. And I do notice that this is kind of like some Arabic energy here. We do have the sand of the sea, metal energy, and then we also have, I don't know, something here with this burnt orange color on his leggings. I don't know what that's representing here. Maybe a mix between the two. But and then you have all these wands right here coming after this person, trying to knock them off that ledge, but it's impossible. It's not going to happen. This is going to reverse the pentacles for these people here, because they have been taking the pentacles of this emperor, bridegroom energy that they want to kill off here. Okay, and then this eight of cups right here is them trying to send away the proper part of the Moshe energy. Okay, this also making me think about like the moon is looking at him like, oh well. Because it's almost like they think that God is going to dismiss this Moshe energy, the upright Moshe. Because again, whenever we're dealing with these people, we're dealing with the higher and lower self, or we're dealing with doppelganger energy. All right, so the rightful energy of Moshe, you know what I'm saying? They want me to turn my back on this person and turn away, because I already feel some way about Moshe and Moab and the way that they want to take down the Ashereth tree. Okay, so that makes me think about the mother and the child, okay, or the Black Madonna energy. And the mother and child that is on that boat being taken into safety. Somebody wants to reverse that energy because they want to keep the energy of the mother and child in the place that they're in, so that these people can have access to the mother and child. All right. They know the mother and child cannot be separated spiritually. It will kill the child at least. Okay. You wouldn't even have anything left. Right. All right. So again, they know they can't do this. So they're trying to keep them in that one place together here. Okay. Yeah, so we got the four of swords in reverse. Again, that brings this masculine energy and this feminine energy back up to par. This brings them back on top, and it puts these three swords that have been trying to orchestrate and renovate somebody's destiny at the bottom. Even if they're white, they're at the bottom. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Do your ass for a white girl, or again, 11 years. And then you leave me for a white girl. This white can also be a so-called black person. It has to do with, I feel like, possibly so-called purity or nationality here, or a way of looking at it. Because again, I think that the white term was used to talk about pure-blooded Indians at one point in time in this story, maybe in the 1800s, mid to late 1800s, if not. It's also going to put a King of Pentacles in reverse, because this King of Pentacles was dealing with these entities or these energies, okay, and giving to them to be able to do whatever it was they were doing against me, while they were drawing away from all of the stability that me and this Taurus would have had here. And that Taurus can't do with that kind of stability. So I think that could be an energy of somebody selling someone out, or the Simon energy. Simon says, right? Somebody doing what somebody else tells them. And then also, it was saying something about Simon. Somebody wanted to use something that was given to Simon or sold to Simon. And again, that's what makes me think, like I said, there's this something energy here. Maybe the Taurus has sold me out, you know what I'm saying, and allow access to these people to come in to record or do whatever the fuck they is. But it's a narcissistic energy that they carry sometimes, and they'll never be honest about it and tell. And then we have the Empress here, okay? And then again, this is when, again, the Empress sit high and look low. Nobody don't like that. They don't want me as the all, right? All right. So again, this wheat that's sitting at her feet right here. All right. This is already, some of these people have withered away. Some of them have already been chopped away. This is separating the wheat from the tare. Who's down and who's not. Who's against you and who's for you. All that kind of energy. It's like a Mary or anybody else saying, or Elizabeth saying, I need to see who the fuck is here for me. Right. And the fact that she has red hair and stuff like this is making me think about this is, Elizabethan energy, but it's also giving me Mary here. All right, because the Empress, no matter what, is a kept woman. She is supposed to be inheriting some kind of something from these masculine energies, feminine energies that she had dealings with when she was in the world card energy. that profited off of her. She is supposed to be given something like a nest egg, but then anything else that comes in, she is some form of a kept woman by society, possibly Mona Lisa, possibly a public figure, but supposed to be untouchable. Nobody is supposed to be sending any. This is the holy grail. This is the holy energy. Any motherfucking body just can't run up in the fucking empress. What is you talking about? They shouldn't even be having access to the empress. So anybody doing this, like I said, is treasonous energy, covetous energy, jealousy, strife, all this shit going on behind the scenes. And this is why they had to decompartmentalize this empress by removing her pineal, her kundalini, messing around with her heart. You know what I'm saying? And then messing around. She got her microphone here. It's golden, right? But her golden scepter or mic, right? Because she's the one that gives the daily herald. She's the one that gives. But somebody didn't want to wait around or didn't want to give her those flowers and say, hey, this is what your job is. This is what we expect. They wanted her to fail at it, so that somebody else can come in. So this might even be the sitting president, the real powerhouse behind this Biden administration right now, okay? Or I would say that hovering eye over it, or shadow government over it. But since nobody knows that that's their job, I'm just sitting here doing what I do, just in general, just regardless, just doing what I do for fun. You know what I'm saying? But people are sitting there taking that and using this as I'm trying to do a job and I'm doing a bad job at it. But again, nobody ever told me that this title was mine. So it was to make it be like this thing will be sabotaged in the first place, no matter what. Because they think that they're going to replace. I told you all this other shit about whatchamacallit is over. All of this about, you know, this voting rights and stuff, it was all a fraud. It was to get something done here to make sure that somebody could not rise to the top. There is no more choices. There's going to be one energy, this Christ energy, that is going to be a feminine energy that is going to reign. Regardless if she allows for her masculine to play the part of the president and she's the vice president, depends on what the fuck she want to do. Or she can go ahead and play the president, you know what I'm saying, and then have the other person play, you know what I'm saying, VP or first lady. So we talking about commander-in-chief, first lady. We talking about the commander-in-chief, the first lady, the vice president, and the president. The four. All right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Just make sure you get your jacket. All right? And again, this is why nobody tried to form me. They just left me flailing here, doing whatever. They didn't want to form, but they were sitting there building with other people and nations. That's why none of that shit is going to stand. The teachers of the law and the Pharisees and teachers, okay, watched closely to see whether he would heal the man that day, since it was the Sabbath, for they were eager to find some charge to bring against him, right? Because they don't want to have somebody inform this hand. They want the hand to fail. They want it to be this energy of somebody on the ledge and all these things coming at them and about to knock them off the ledge. It says how well he or she knew their thoughts, right? Because this is somebody that dabbles in people's minds with mind control. But he or she said to the man with the deformed hand, come and stand here where everyone can see. So he did. All right. Or she. Again, this could be male or feminine vassals. Okay. Then Jesus said to the Pharisees and the teachers of law, I have a question for you. Is it right to do good in a Sabbath day or to do harm, to save or to destroy? And I say it's both. It depends on who the fuck you are. Not for anybody. It shouldn't be anybody but that person that's at the top. He looked around at them one by one. But see, they want this person dead. See, they didn't want nobody to inform this person because they want somebody to die off. They want the bridegroom to die. The bridegroom is that emperor, empress status, that Christ energy. All right, and then the man said, reach out your hand. And he or she did. It became completely normal again. All right. And the enemy of Jesus, were wild and rage and began to his murder. But this also making me think again about an altercation that happened, right? With maybe, a lock may have been used to harm somebody, right? And that person might have been harmed a little bit, right? And so I feel like somebody tried to snatch that power, that healing power of Yeshua, but they know that this also processes throughout the children, throughout the seed or whatever. So again, this may be an energy where somebody is trying to transfer the power over, right? And somebody might feel like they were healed or something like that. But in all actuality, it wasn't really healed until the actual real Christ energy came in the next day and looked at whatever this was and touched it. But this person is the other person, the lesser form of this Jesus energy, or a son of Jesus or a descendant of Jesus, you know what I'm saying, could also display like they are healing stuff. But in all actuality, the real deep essence of that healer, that mother, that healer with those credentials at heart, really is the Christ energy that came in later. But a son or descendant, because you'd be a daughter or a son, also has a portion of that healing power, but it's not ever going to be the same as the OG. All right, it's more artificial. All right, it's kind of like somebody dipping the wand in the Queen of Cups or the cup, right, and taking it and transferring it over to that energy, and that's what allows them to have a temporary effect as a Christ energy. So while this person is away, this person will be able to heal people as well. You get what I'm saying? This is why they want to keep somebody close, but that wears off. That withers away. Just like this card I'm looking at right now with this withering away wheat. It withers away. It only lasts for a certain amount of time. And these are the people that's angry, that's mad at God or the Godhead energy on this plane right now, even if they're friends, family, or children, or husbands, or wives, or whatever. They have a very problem with you talking about your gifts, or talking about, or when you want to heal, or you want to speak on things. These are the people that want to say, oh, we can do it in silence, because they have to move in silence, because that's the way they should operate, because they want to keep secret what the fuck they're doing. The one that's vocal about it and knows thyself, you know what I'm saying, is the one that is actually that energy. The one that everybody can't stand hearing talking because, oh, this person thinks that and I just hate it and I just want to bury them. You know what I'm saying? This is the energy that they're going to have. These are the people going to be bothered when they've been taking from your Akashic or whatever, but you're the one doing the work. You're the one going into the book, getting the information. You're the one that have to stop what you're doing, stop in your tracks and do this and be obedient to source. But they feel like they can just eat off your fucking plate and you ain't going to get mad. But then when you want a little bit of something off their plate, it's a fucking problem. Or they owe you something, you know what I'm saying? And then you want it back. It's a problem. You got to wait. Because they have it. It's like the have and the have-nots. Because they have financial status or something here. So this is automatically going to put these people, money is going to put these people in these positions. Not who the fuck they are.